The quiet monster who shocked bodybuilding forever. Brandon Curry. Nobody saw him coming. In an era ruled by giants, freaks, and mass monsters, Brandon Curry walked silently through the chaos like a calm storm waiting to explode. He didn't scream for attention. He didn't chase controversy. But one day, the bodybuilding world looked up and realized the quiet man had become king. When Brandon Curry won the legendary Mr. Olympia title, it sent shockwaves through the fitness universe. Fans were stunned. Critics were speechless. How did a humble athlete with one of the calmest personalities in bodybuilding suddenly conquer the most brutal stage on earth? The answer is terrifyingly simple. Brandon Curry transformed himself into a weapon. For years, people underestimated him. They called him good but not great. They said he lacked the freak factor. They believed he would always stand behind louder names and bigger personalities. But while the world talked, Brandon worked in silence. And that silence became deadly. Then came the transformation that nobody expected. His physique evolved into something almost unreal. Cannonball shoulders, a chest carved like armor, a tiny waist, and muscle maturity that looked sculpted by machines instead of human genetics. Fans couldn't believe their eyes. It was as if Brandon disappeared for years and returned as an entirely different species. People began asking shocking questions. Is this the most complete physique of the modern era? Did Brandon Curry unlock a new level of bodybuilding perfection? Was the quiet underdog secretly preparing to destroy everybody? When he stepped onto the Olympia stage, the answer hit like thunder. The lights exposed every brutal detail of his physique. Every pose looked cinematic. Every muscle exploded with detail and symmetry. Competitors standing beside him suddenly looked vulnerable. Brandon wasn't just competing anymore. He was commanding the stage like a king returning to claim his throne. But what makes Brandon Curry truly different isn't only the muscle, it's the mentality. While others break mentally under pressure, Brandon remains calm, cold, focused, dangerous. That calmness became his superpower. In a sport full of ego, chaos, and psychological warfare, Brandon Curry mastered discipline and patience. He trained while people doubted him. He improved while critics ignored him. And by the time the world noticed, it was already too late. The scariest part, many believe Brandon Curry still had more left inside him. Even after becoming an Olympia champion, he continued pushing forward like a man obsessed with evolution. Most champions become comfortable after reaching the top. Brandon became hungrier. He kept refining his physique, chasing impossible perfection with relentless intensity. Fans around the world began calling him one of the most aesthetically dangerous bodybuilders ever created. Not because he was simply massive, but because he combined size, shape, balance, and presentation in a way that looked almost impossible in modern bodybuilding. And then came the battles, the wars against newer monsters, the clash of generations. Every contest became a battlefield where Brandon Curry stood against rising giants, trying to erase his legacy. Yet, Every time people counted him out, he shocked the world again. That's what makes Brandon Curry terrifying. He thrives when people stop believing in him. The bodybuilding world has seen loud champions. It has seen arrogant champions. It has seen untouchable champions. But Brandon Curry became something rarer, a silent assassin with an Olympia crown. His story isn't just about muscles. It's about proving that patience can destroy noise, that discipline can overpower hype, that a calm warrior can become more dangerous than the loudest monster in the room. Even today, fans debate where Brandon Curry ranks among the greatest physiques of his era. Some say his balance and aesthetics are unmatched. Others believe his comeback mentality is what truly separates him from the rest. But one thing is undeniable. When Brandon Curry walks on stage, the atmosphere changes. The crowd becomes louder, the tension becomes heavier, and competitors suddenly realize they are standing next to a man who turned doubt into domination. Because Brandon Curry didn't just win titles, he shocked bodybuilding itself. And perhaps the most unbelievable part of all, the quiet monster may still not be finished.